Here we are, another episode of Nighting Truth. But instead of an episode, it's just a fire starter. We're just having some chats here, the three of us sitting, talking, as we do. What's on our minds, fellas?
Love and happiness.
Yeah.
Woo! What they say, it'll make you do wrong, even when you want to do right. So, love and happiness. I think love is a beautiful thing, but something to back that, to ensure that it is true love, is the happiness portion. Mm-hmm. And we live in such a virtual and fake world sometimes, as we've said on previous episodes. It's very easy to get it misconstrued and think that you're in love, but you're really not. It's convenient. So knowing the difference between love, true love, and happiness. Happiness is the key. Happiness is the key to let you know that it is true love. So as we chat, and we're going to do this freestyle, unscripted, majority of our shows are, we're going to just talk about love and happiness. Andrew, I want to start off with you. What is your take? What is your definition when it comes to love and happiness? Not just love, but love and happiness.
I think it's find that person that you work well together with. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people get, especially my generation, get love and lust confused.
Right.
And so love is a choice. It's a choice to love that person and want the best for them. But also when you find that right person, that person's equally going to choose to love you every day. And they're going to choose to always want what's best for you. So when you have two people that are both looking out for the best of the other person, you actually have a beautiful thing come together. It's about how you work with the other person. I've seen a lot of couples around me, and they fight. So, and sometimes it's just stupid stuff they fight about, and it's more of, are you two able to communicate well together? I think communication, how to communicate with each other, is really going to change a lot. And also patience. I mean, you're taking two different people and try to build something together. Patience is key. And kindness, of course, is a big one as well.
Hey, you. Hey, I'm Cliff here at Empower Fitness, bringing you them Cliff Notes. So tip number one that I want to start off with, to let you know, to always warm up. Anytime you do a workout, you always want to be sure to warm up. Your warm-up phase can range anywhere between 5 minutes to 12 minutes. It's really based on your height, your weight, and your activity level already. You do want to feel somewhat of a sweat beginning to arise, and that's giving you signal that your body is warmed up and you're ready to cut into your workout and go heavy, go hard, or go light and go burn.
Patience is definitely key, and that's something that really brought me back, with me being married to Alicia, my beautiful wife. I love her, in love with her, very happy. But it took some moments for me to just kind of set back and just really realize how patient she was with me. In the past couple of years, I've been diagnosed and suffered with PTSD and different things that came from when I was in an accident. And I really had to understand, how patient she has been. And after I just sat back and just really realized, I was like, wow, there is true love there and happiness. And that's what really brought me to that forefront, to show and for me to know that there is love and happiness. It's just not love, or it's just not give and take, or vice versa, but it's love and happiness because of that patience. I like how you said patience is key as well, along with communication. I think the two go together. I call it CPPP, something like that, But yeah, I'm sorry. I like to rap sometimes, but just taking those two, communication and patience, it's powerful. It's power just in the two. Yeah.
And come up with great solutions too.
Right.
What about you, Eric?
Right. Love is like food, right? And lust is like chewing gum.
Yeah.
What happens with chewing gum after a while?
Loses flavor.
Loses its flavor, and you what?
Keep chewing, and
then you spit it out, right? The nutrients. It doesn't. It's not sustainable. It's not something that you digest.
Right.
And I feel like love is something that you can actually digest with a person instead of something that's chewed, and when the flavor's gone, spit it out. Right.
Right.
That consistency of letting love be the recharger for when you're depleted, when you're frustrated with that person and you're angry. I always heard that if you are upset with someone, but you can still go down and lay down in bed with them at night, you know what you got.
Right.
And, even, and it's biblical. It's other places. It says, don't go to bed angry. Right. And being able to let that love shield you from your frustrations or being done with that person. Love is just what causes you to adapt to the worst in someone and turn it to the best in someone.
Right.
And I believe that two people never stop growing. They're either growing together or growing apart. Right. So it's about making a commitment to continue to relove that person. Notice the word, relove that person.
Right.
All through life. And the more you can love that person again, the longer you can make it in that relationship.
That's powerful. Commitment is huge.
Yeah. Right. Commitment is everything. And I like how you said relove. Why? Because we change almost, they used to say 5 to 10 years, you change as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Things with social media and virtual world and just the way life happens now. Everything is always just constantly moving. We change almost daily. But definitely, right. I definitely think that time has changed. And if you have someone that can rock with you doing the changes in your life, and especially if it's sporadic like that, you're constantly changing. Why? Because you're constantly growing. Your characteristic is changing because you're growing as a stronger person. You really need to draw that person in close and make sure that you're being support to them as well for their changing and to bring out the best in them as well. And I like how you said, you grow together, you push each other, you're there for each other. And I think that's a huge part. Just don't get comfortable with that individual or that person just supporting you. Make sure that you're supporting them, constantly asking them, hey, what are your dreams? What is it that you really want to do? How can I help? Mm-hmm. I don't want you to put your things on pause. And that's the season I've been in. Like, Alicia, what is it that you want to do? And sometimes she'll say, well, hey, baby, you're busy right now. Let's focus on, no, what is it that you want to do? What do I need to do to support you, to make sure that you're living your life and living your dream as well? Because we only live one time. We don't get time back.
No,
once it's gone, it's gone. So thank you for tuning in to today's episode. So strike your match and reignite your love.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the episode. For more content like this, or to begin your own podcasting journey, head on over to obsidian-productions.com.